maybe not do a podcast, but I'll be damned if that old bastard. That's right, old Linky boy, Tebow, has got a little piece that has been done on him by one Alan Kinney of SB Nation, which tells me, from what I read, that all that I'm saying, all that I'm doing, I'm not the only one that's irked by all this. And all those Oklahoma fans out there that keep telling me in these Facebook groups to move on and leave it alone, I'm not the one that keeps bringing it up, brothers and sisters. Linky boy keeps making himself a part of the news. Just like Alan Kinney said, it sure is very suspect in how and when he brought this apology. Let's talk about it. Again, I'm the outlaw of college football. That's the OCF, and I'm also known as JPC. And this is the home of the Common Joe and Common Son. No, even more so than all those media talking heads. Now, getting right to it. Like I said, I hate to continue to just expound and pound on poor old Linky boy, but it doesn't seem like I'm the only one that thinks this needs to be addressed. I know there's a lot of Oklahoma fans out there and a lot of college football fans in general that want us to move on. But let me tell you something. First of all, if there's a post in a Facebook group and you don't like that post or you don't want to interact with that kind of subject, then do us all a favor. For the ones of us that want to talk about it, don't get on there and post, "Oh, you need to move on. You need to shut up." If you don't like the post, it's real easy. It's simple. It's like kindergarten. When you learn how to put that little round circle with the round circle and the little toy with the shapes on it. It's real easy, man. Don't respond to the post. Move on to a topic that you want to talk about, but don't spoil it for everybody else. Don't come in there being a Debbie Downer and a negative Nancy and wetting your diapers and bitching and whining because you don't want us talking about Lincoln Riley anymore. Because the guy keeps making himself a part of the news. We're not bringing this shit up. Lincoln continues to put his little nasty turtle head out of that shell of his, and I just come along and I just slap it. All he's got to do is keep his little nasty ass turtle head in that shell and not come out until this all goes away. And then maybe one day he can come out and play again and we won't talk about it because he won't be talking about it. And that's the problem I have with all these people that keep telling us to move on. Alan Kinney was talking about the fact that, Lincoln didn't really come out and want to make an apology till a few things started happening PR-wise for him. He realized, with Stogner and Rattler both in harmony saying the same things, and along with a lot of other players and alumni of Oklahoma saying the same things, that he had a PR nightmare. Then, on top of that, he lost an offensive lineman that USC was in the front running for a very long time in Josh Connolly, and they tried to play it off like it wasn't a big deal. Oh, it's a big deal. Not only did they lose that 5-star recruit, they lost him to a guy within their conference, a guy that's never been a head coach in Dan Lanning at Oregon. So he realized, this got some backlash to it, and the disingenuous way that he just continues to out himself, you just can't help but get in here and have to say something about it. So, like I said, if you guys want us to move on, you need to call Lincoln Riley and tell him to move on. Tell him to shut up. And stop being so suspect. He should have made this apology a long time ago, man. Not to mention that they're suspiciously they're having a dedication for one Baker Mayfield, and they're unveiling his statue around about this time too. I think Lincoln wants to come back and be a part of that because he's an attention whore. You don't deserve to come back and partake in it, Lincoln. You wanted to go to L.A.? You want to go out there and be with the skittle shitters? Well, then that's what you got. And this last thing I'm going to say about the Facebook posters out there. Once again, let me reiterate this before I get off here. If you don't like us talking about Lincoln, then tell Lincoln to shut up. Because we're not the ones that need to move on. He does. And I'll be honest with you, with some of you, it's almost like you got some kind of closet love for old Tebow. And that's all I got to say about that. Like, share, comment, and subscribe to this channel. And as always, KMCA to all the other teams.